I'm so sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Technical difficulties. Let's hope it does not give us any more right now. And if not, I'm gonna have to go to my plan B. We don't want that. But podcast Shadows Within interview. I tagged Ranger, so we'll see what happens there.
Hello.
Hello. And it says he left again. He was here. Hello?
All right, yo.
Can you hear me?
No, I'm here.
But you can hear me, right?
Yo. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can hear you too.
Why is it
Yeah.
play? It's playing back again. What is going on, yo?
I have no idea. And it's
Uh,
really.
all right. Can you hear me or no?
No, I can.
Okay. I went in and like because it's playing back the chat or whatever or like our voices. I put that on mute, so we should be good.
All right, I guess we'll see how it works out. And if anything, like I said, I have a plan B we can do. We're going to get through this interview one way or another.
No, hell yeah, bro. Let's do it, man. All right, I am ready.
First off, let me introduce my guest who I am interviewing. This is the one and only Ranger Rogue, also known as Ranger Zero, Ranger Lee, and Sebastian Storm. Welcome.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Remember, Ranger Rogue is better than all of you guys, you know.
Dude, all I have to say is that one championship you love to death in GPW.
You know, honestly, when it comes to the one championship, it's the only thing, honestly, that I do want to seek or fight for. Don't get me wrong, other belts are cool, undisputed, world heavyweight titles, whatever they are. Uh, the one championship allows me and anybody too, man, to just run your mouth. For me, that is like the one belt that you just have bragging rights for. You know, so I work hard for it.
That's what's up, and yes, you do. And welcome Lloyd Harris, who you're feuding with for KCW, which we'll get to as Curtis. And we also got the one Tyson Storm. Throw the ones up, and welcome Lil Devil is in the house.
That's my boy, Lil Devil. Shout out.
Yeah, a lot of love in here. We'll be talking about the companies you've been a part of, the cause that you have, and many of other great things. And I am going to say the stuff that you sent to me because I wrote it down when we were first trying to get to it. And Little Devil says he has mad respect to you.
Hell yeah, that's my people, man. This guy, honestly, Lil Devil is so cool, man. And his graphic work on like his clothes, his designs, I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous, man. I mean, I even got some fire pictures of him, man. He's definitely, if you're looking to get some shit tailored, Lil Devil's the guy to go to.
Well said, brother. And he said, I love you, brother.
Yeah, that's my boy. Love you, man.
And welcome, Dex. Heck yeah, everybody's showing back up for the love and support. And what you gave me is your alias. He says you are too kind, brother.
Yeah, I could see chat pop up.
And he's humbled. And your alias is Ranger Gold for Ranger Rogue?
So originally, right now, I'm waiting for my GMs and like all of my leagues to finish the damn storyline, finish part one of Island, dude, so I can rock my all black dragon suit. But nobody's done the chapter yet, so I'm like waiting for them. But right now, I'm rocking the red suit, red and gray.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I do. I am a fan of your tires. I was just telling the people on the last part of the live before we had to cut it that I am a fan of your work. Like how you literally made actual Power Ranger costumes. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, what it was originally, I came back to like WWE games back in like I think it was like a free to play download. It was like one of like the PlayStation Plus for 2K23. And I enjoyed like just the career mode. I was like playing on my own. I wasn't even doing nothing online. And then yeah, I went from 24, started PvPing, and then um I wanted something like different, man, and I started downloading the stuff off the CC in 24, and I was like, I can make that shit. I was like, I could do that shit, and yeah, and I just started like pushing them out in 25, man. I really enjoy making them, and it's something that somebody really doesn't use. You know, it's not a gimmick that is out there.
So PvP leagues, how can you say that they are different and similar to AI versus AI if you give me the different and similarities?
Well, with PvP, I mean, it's strictly a game of bragging rights, and especially too on like when most people see me in the chats, like that toxicness that I bring in. That's definitely from PvP, man. The PvP community is so toxic, so competitive, so better than you no matter what. And I definitely adapted that mentality. But with the AI though and PvP, what they do have in common is the storytelling. Like people love making these calls, man, and having those background stories for their characters, and they try to bring that into the leagues, into PvP and into AI. AI is a lot more fun though because it is hardcore story driven, and PvP just doesn't have that storyline feel to it. You can have all the background stuff, background stories, and you can play your character how you want, how you act in chat. But that's really where it ends. Like, there's no real like storytelling.
Okay. Well said. Now, if you would like to tell me, Ranger Rogue, his attire to his moveset is truly goated, says Little Devil.
I work hard on that moveset, man. I definitely spend an extreme amount of hours in the move sets. I definitely don't just look at what's cool. I look at what's efficient, what's going to put in damage, or what's even going to set me up if the move gets countered. I also try to look at what happens after, like if I go for the punch or the kick, the swing or the grapple, like what is Ranger Rogue going to do after the fact? Like, is he going to linger around in the corner and do a slow turnaround so he can get hit with some finisher? Like, I try to stay active at all times. I try to eliminate the animations inside of Ranger Rogue's move set, so I can't just be swinging, running, or gunning.
Well said. Top tier, brother. Always a brutal ass whooping from Ranger, says Little Devil.
Yeah, man. And lately, too, a lot of people have been having difficulties facing me. It's 2K's fault, man. Honestly, next year, I guarantee everybody's gonna be able to beat up on me. Probably not, but you'll have a better chance.
He says you helped him get Devil better rounded.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I especially from Double and a lot of the community, I do receive a lot of DMs about attires, move sets, and then recently I just started getting DM'd about entrances. I have been going a little bit more detailed into my entrances, trying to find the right sequences for like cutting and splitting them. But yeah, I definitely try to help everybody I can. I'm not the person everybody sees like in chat, because in chat I'm very ignorant, blunt, and rude. That's Ranger Rogue, man. Anybody who's actually been in my DMs knows I'm pretty chill, and I'm always down to help communities, especially arenas. Though that's my jam.
Yes, and we will talk more about that as we get through into this interview. And I think everybody else would like to know the biggest question. What is the character backstory for Ranger Rogue? How did he become a ranger and what is his background? Where did he come from? From like, you know what I'm saying? What's his
Yeah.
character story to where he is today?
Okay, I think I just fixed it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Did you not hear what I
Okay.
said? Okay.
No, it like my phone like moved sideways and it like acted weird, and then the volume started coming back. So
Oh, okay. Is everything good now? Technical difficulties, everybody. Um, I'm not sure what's going on, ladies and gentlemen.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry. My phone was doing it again, dude. Like I don't know what's going on with this thing.
It's technical
Oh,
difficulties.
now
Technology is never our friend.
it's doing the voice.
Huh.
There we go. All right, I got the voice muted. Sorry about that,
Okay.
guys. Um, yeah. So originally, I wasn't Ranger Rogue. I came into the PvP world as Ranger Rag before I even started the gimmick. Like online or with anybody, I came in as it. But I didn't actually have a character. I wore the suits. And like I said, originally I was getting them from the CC because I didn't know what I was doing. And they were terrible, man. But that's how I originally started. And then I met this guy. His name is Josh Ryan, and he actually plays Ranger Green out in like the PvP world today. And he originally wanted to start like a faction with me, and we used to be part of this league called it was KFC. No, it was like KCF or something like that. And it was a PS5 community. We weren't even I wasn't even doing Facebook at this time. I was in a PS5 community, and we started running as tag teams as like the Rangers. We met a couple more guys, and we actually had like this big faction pulled up, and we were going through all the different PlayStation leagues, fighting people, winning belts. And at that time, we were trying to become like the most dominant faction out there, spread out through the E-Feds, the PS E-Feds. So I started getting like too cocky, and this is where like some real life shit happened, like between us, like we all started creating drama like in our little chat group, and they ended up like jumping me in a backstage brawl, and I didn't even know any of this, and they like jumped me in a backstage brawl, and they fucking kicked me out of my own faction that I created, dude. Um, and I was like, nah, fuck that. I was like, I'm not going for that shit. I was like real tight about it, bro. And for like 3, 4 days, I like didn't get on the game, nothing. Like I just sat there pondering, waiting, trying to think of what I should do next. And it hit me, bro. I was gonna come back in as Ranger fucking Rogue, and I was this dark Draken Ranger who was going to come out and seek revenge against the Rangers. And this is where my background story came. I was cast out, abandoned by Zordon and the other Rangers, and Rita presented me with a corrupted power crystal, and imbuing me with the energy to keep my power. Um, and yeah, man, that's originally how it started. That was the backstory of Ranger Rogue. I got jumped by a couple buddies that uh, thought I got too big for my britches.
Okay. And that's also what you were saying earlier in your profile thing that you sent me. You said that the power source was the Dark Ranger crystal, and your corruption was Rita Repulsa.
Correct. Yeah, man. Man, you know it's so funny though. Like when you think back on that stuff, man. Yeah, it was Rita's Repulsa's corrupted crystal that imbued him with the power. Maybe I
Okay.
have to look back on it.
This is what
It's
that
a,
profile thing. that you sent me.
Yeah,
Which I thought was
yeah,
really cool.
no, because because I'm trying to think back, because like now you got me thinking back of like original dates, like, and this was like so long ago too that like it all formed together. Like now I'm just so self-absorbed into what Ranger Rogue is today. I kind of, you kind of forget where you come from.
I understand. It seems like you've been here a good bit, and like maybe things get lost down the road. But I'm guessing all the memories as we talk about this will come back to you. You still there, Ranger?
Yeah, I should be there. Do you hear
Okay.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
That's good. And you're also a compact powerhouse, 5'4" and 205 pounds, or has that changed?
So I am not a powerhouse. I used to be powerhouse, but I have pretty much tried to stay faithful to striker. I'm 5'4". I think I'm currently running 206 pounds. I run between 206 and 240. Um, oh, hold on. Is it doing the? No, there we go. Yeah, so I'm usually sorry about that. The sound started popping up. Yeah,
Good.
so I'm usually 206 to 240, but typically, what I do is I recently learned a few months back that weight really does matter. So if you're looking for like springboards or to move fast, really utilize the ropes or anything like that, weight does matter. The lighter you weigh, the more options that your AI will go to the springboards or go to there. The more agility you have, the more speed you're built with on your body types really do actually have factors, and this will actually decide if you're gonna, do, springboard moves or not, or more often. It doesn't matter about AI stats. If you have like this big burly dude, he'll sometimes go off. It doesn't even matter if you have springboards maxed out at 100 on your AI stats. Like because of that weight, he won't do it as much.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
So yeah, I do variety, but I mostly try to stay light heavyweight between 206 and 240.
Okay, and you also describe your style and skills as striker, high flyer, hybrid.
Yeah, like my only issue with high flyer is the roll. So I want that high flying style, but the actual fighting type, I hate the dodge roll, man. I like striker and technician have like a dash, and I prefer the dash over anything.
Okay, and you also have elite speed, brutal strength.
Say it one more time.
Elite speed and brutal strength.
Yeah, man, that actually has that speed. Cornell will tell you all the time that it has to do with my height. He says that I get a plus 10 agility because of my height and weight. I haven't looked it up, so I don't know if I believe him yet. But I would like to say it's through my move set. I try to go with these hard, quick, fast moves. What makes me that speed when it comes to like striking towards ground moves or to grapples is how short um, my moves are. So even now, even with striking, I don't even use like a time 4 in the combos. I use a time 3. So every time I strike, by the third move, it's a grapple. And when you run with that type of speed, it's easier to for the triangle prompt not to show up. So if you're doing moves before the prompt can show up, you get a clean move. So a lot of the times, if I hit you down to the ground and then go for an instant grapple, that triangle prompt doesn't show up. It does have a good chance of popping up depending on how fast I'm doing the move. But if you can come in quick enough, you'll ultimately become unblockable.
Understandable. And also your surgical accuracy and high risk acrobatics.
You know what? Honestly, I do like doing the high risk moves. The amount of damage that they input, and then as well with, excuse me, with it increases your blue bar, your signature bar and your finisher bar. You get huge increases, man, if you actually pull these moves off. So yeah, I do love throwing them in my move set as much as I can. I try to go get moves that are good, but the triangle prompts are really tough sometimes when it comes to high flying moves. So you do just gotta pick them out and hope and pray, honestly.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
Little Devil
Little
said,
Devil
truly
said,
a great
truly a
guy
great
with
guy
so much
with so
help.
much
And
help.
Dex
And Dex
said,
said,
you are the
you are the
standard and
standard
create
and create
amazing
amazing
arenas.
arenas. Yeah, I mean, I see on here. Don't give out everyone the secrets to the game. No, see, and that's the thing too. Again, I do want to help, man, and I do want to see people thrive, and as well too. I sometimes it's hard and harder to book me because I run the game the way I do. So if I can get people to start competing the same way I'm competing, to put the time in that I'm putting in, I mean, dude, I go to work, bro. I go to work with my PlayStation controller, and I do remote play on my phone, and I build arenas, build characters, dude. Like all day at work, man. Like if I have the time, I'm on it. Yeah, 100%.
Welcome to Tribal Ruler Koa. That's
Yeah,
what
that's my
I
boy
am
right
as
here.
well, a powerhouse.
Yeah,
That,
that's my
that
boy right here. My only problem with Powerhouse is that if you look at the grid for it, he's got no defense. That's my only problem, man. You can beat on Powerhouses, but they'll hurt you. But you can beat on them.
well said.
Well said.
And your
And your
finishers are
finishers
Rogue
are Rogue and
Tinted and Fallen
and Fallen
Ranger.
Ranger. Yes, yes. Now I have recently switched my moves. I have not yet put names on them yet, but originally I had Ranger Danger and Rogue Intentions, and Rogue Intentions was the Black Widow submission, I believe it was, and then Ranger Danger was Hoedown. Now I'm currently running um jumping DDT, which I have not put a name in it, which is a nasty move. Dragon Twist finish, Dragon Twist Cutter. But I'll probably never change that. Honestly, that is such a good signature move. But yeah, and then I'm running a spinning kick two, as another signature. Again, these are quick, fast moves. Like with the jumping DDT, if I miss that move, I don't get put in an animation or nothing. Like Rogue's ready to strike or dash right there. So that's the only reason why I did pick it. It can happen anywhere.
Apparently,
Apparently,
Devil said
Devil
he is a
said he
tech,
is a
works
tech,
well for
works
him,
well
and
for him,
Tribal
and
Ruler
Tribal
Koa
Ruler
says,
Koa says,
I'ma get with
"I'ma
you,
get with
Ranger,
you,
for the
Ranger, for
Baby
the
Yaga.
Baby Yaga." Oh hell yeah, yeah. Technician's actually a really good build. I actually just recently stumbled onto a what is it, a submission style move set and how to build them. So I currently have one of my rangers in testing right now for a technician submission build. But we're not going to talk about anything else about that though. They gotta wait.
Keep the
Keep
surprise
the
and keep the
surprise
people
and keep the
waiting.
people waiting. Yeah, I am looking to tap out Rob Anderson though, owner of KCW.
Well, can't wait
Well,
to see
can't
that
wait to see
battle.
that battle. Yeah, he just
Um,
actually just. Oh, go ahead. My apologies.
no, you're all
No, no,
good.
no, you're all
Continue.
good. Continue. No, I was just saying he actually recently just beat me. I took a lot of shit in KCW, and our first match was like a tie, and then I ran 0-3 on him after that, and then he just recently beat me the other day in GPW for the one competition. And yeah, and he actually went on after he beat me. He went beating Buster and becoming the one champion. Congratulations, Mr. Anderson.
Lloyd Harris
Lloyd
says,
Harris
West
says
is a
West is a
straight brawler
straight
and
brawler
Ultra is, is my high
is my
flag.
high fault. Yeah, like I said, like the brawlers are cool. I really enjoy them. High flowers, though, I tend to stay away from them. They got really good stats, but yeah, I just can't get past the roll. The roll does help though, if you can control it. But since we're letting AI take the wheel, there's too many variables for me.
Yeah, I hear
I
that.
hear that.
And you've had many championships and accomplishments throughout your entire esports career.
Say it one more time.
You've had many championships and accomplishments as Razor Rogue.
Yes, I have. I've held many a titles. My greatest achievement though is the one championship. I held that consecutively for 8 months, doing two matches a week, defending it. I have lost the belt a couple times, but I have gained it back in like rematch clauses. I guess I couldn't say consecutively, but not one time have I lost a rematch clause. And I've gained it back. I think I've lost it in the 8 months. I think I lost it like about 4 times, but gained back in rematches. And then yeah, I've been right now, I'm currently KCW's tag team champions. I hold the IWA Cruiserweight Championship currently right now, and the what is it? RHW. I am the Hardcore Champion currently, and then SCW. I'm like the Millie Champion, and then GPW. I hold a belt. So currently, I think total right now, I'm holding like 7 belts in a few different leagues, and then yeah, I've gone on and I've won. I've probably held over 50 belts in multiple leagues. Oh, here comes Rob Anderson. John Rob, I see you, boy.
Yeah, John Robb, the
Yeah,
SCW,
he's
speaking of
he's
SCW.
all blah 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 right now because his ass got whooped last night by Ranger Road. So
Tribal Ruler Coach said you might get a chance at the Continental this Thursday, round one in the tournament. For the Elite Undisputed Continental World Championship, this would submit your legacy against Rob Anderson.
yeah, so that right there, I was just summoned. I actually just received a summon to actually join the Continental. I hear it's something that COVID's actually hosting, and I'm definitely excited to compete in that, man. Especially he's talking. I think he said he had about 30 men and 16 females right now. So yeah, I'm definitely excited to compete in there, belt or no belt. I just want everybody to see what I can do.
Hell yeah, I can't wait to see it. And John Robb says you got lucky.
Yeah, I mean, if we talk about the last 3 matches that we've had, I guess you could say I got lucky on all 3.
Well, you talked about your accomplishment as Ranger Rogue, so we can actually go down the list here and you talk about the company. We'll start with WKF, where you're a 3-time blackout, 2-time US, 1-time world champion.
That's what it was. WKF. Yes, that was my first entrance into the PvP world or online like competitive playing. Yeah, it was a PS5 community. That's originally where I started.
Okay. Next up is TOW, where we're a 2-time US, 5-time daily, and 1-time universal champion.
Yeah, man. TOW, man. Total Online Wrestling, another PvP league. The daily championship was like one of my favorite things to go for. Anybody can challenge for the championship, and you automatically had to defend. And I loved it because it gave you those matches, man. You know, everybody wanted the daily championship, especially if you're in there talking shit and running your mouth all day, like I was. So it definitely got me that practice, man. Yeah, TOW was the jam.
Then we have VWE, where you're a 1-time US, where you retain it 6 times, and a 7-time daily champion.
Yeah, man. VW Virtual Wrestling Entertainment. Actually one of my favorite PvP leagues. Yeah, same thing as you can see with the daily championship. That's definitely my jam. I've had, Razor Rogue has held some belts.
Seems like a lot of places without the US and a daily title.
Say it one more time.
It looks like a lot of places, looking from your list, it looks like a lot of places had a US and a daily title.
Yeah. So the daily is like kind of like a PvP thing. Hold on one second. Is it? Yeah, give me a couple minutes. I'll make it for you. Okay. Sorry, my daughter's asking for chicken. Yeah, so the daily championship is like a PvP structure. I mean, pretty much any PvP place that's actually doing anything will have a daily championship in some aspect, and US too. I just feel that's just a common belt. I mean, even at HOH right now, AI League, they have a US belt. I think it's just a popular thing to have.
Okay, well said. And the next place I have up is EWF, where you're a two-time US, one-time IC, and one-time world champion.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. Total Wrestling Federation right there. They're actually a really cool league, and I actually enjoyed competing in there for a while. I started beefing with the actual owner, and it started even getting too toxic for Ranger Rogue, so I had to dip out of there.
Definitely don't want to be in those environments. GW, you are one-time PlayStation champion.
What about GBW?
GEW. You're one-time PlayStation champion.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Oh man, I haven't thought about that in a long time. I actually still talk to a lot of the guys there, especially in like the PvP world, man. I try to get so many people to come over to AI. But I recently found out it's not common for like PvP players to stay with the AI leagues. So yeah, it's tougher and tougher.
And you are a Bad Blood one-time daily champion.
Yes. Now with Bad Blood, that was actually a Discord group. I'm actually still in that group, but it's so uh, tough for me. I'm so used to just Facebook and how Facebook operates. I really just stopped talking in there. I forgot about it, honestly.
Understandable. RTG, you're a six-time daily champion.
Yeah, RTV was cool. RTV was actually like a branch off from TOW, and they were still a very like small group. But again, like if you have a daily title or a title, even like right now, like the one championship, anybody compete for that. Anybody can call out for that, and you're fighting on the spot. So I really chase those type of titles. I feel like those are the most bragging rights, for me at least. And it gets you booked. You're on the show. No matter what, you're on the show. And I like that.
You're a two-time Universal Champion in WWF.
Yes, yes, yes. When I originally went in there, that was actually my guy, and this was actually a PS5 community too. My guy ran that, and honestly, he really just pushed me for it the first time. When I did actually end up losing it, I actually like started at the bottom and I worked up to win it again. But they later disbanded. So
Understandable. You think that they'll ever come back?
no, I doubt it. He's now like playing around the Facebook communities, but not really trying to do his own thing.
Okay, that's understandable. Now your time in BOW. You want to talk about that?
Say it again.
BOW, you said was a branch off of RPG?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know what? I really didn't do too much in there. Yeah, we could just skip past that, honestly. I'm trying to think of something for it, but I can't.
Okay. IWA, you're the current cruiserweight champion. You want to talk about your time in IWA?
Honestly, I really enjoy IWA. Now, I have not spent like a super big amount of time in there, and I have not been with IWA for very long, but the league owner, Chris, he's really cool. I built a few arenas for him. And I really enjoy being in there. He's always coming up with like these cool cards. His graphics are always on point, and he's constantly trying to deliver storylines and keep stuff entertaining. He's always coming out with tournaments or new things, new themes. He's definitely up and coming, and I could definitely see him going far. And now recently too, um, I believe he's coming out with this. What is it? It's like an international theme, I believe it is, which is very cool, and I'm definitely interested. I've held the cruiserweight not very long. I recently just won it. I'm trying to remember the guy's name. Deuces, I believe his name was.
Deuce Sparks.
Yeah. He's a nobody, honestly. We recently got into it this morning, going back and forth. He couldn't hold his own. He ended up leaving the group. That's completely my fault. But I definitely can come off very rude or ignorant in these chats. So I definitely take the blames.
I've seen him leave other places.
You're not the first person to say that either.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'll leave it up that. Yeah, I know when you're in character, you've talked about it. Sometimes people don't know, but at the same time, I've known you long enough to know what the difference is. So.
Yeah, no, and then recently too, I think I had a retirement. Ranger Rogue retired at GPW. I'm back now. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, I recently retired, and I went into the chat and I told everybody, I was like, my real name is Joseph. I could finally tell the world. I was like, I'm not Ranger Rogue.
Just you right there. I'm Joseph. I'm done.
Yeah, I just wanted to show a little, a little bit of humbleness there. Just let everybody know that I'm not this self-centered asshole. But really, honestly, sometimes it is like I've been Ranger Rogue and I've been acting this way for like a couple years now in the chats, and I don't even know if I could play like a baby face, man. Like I don't know if I could be like the nice guy because I tried to be the nice guy with Ranger Red, and I still came off like rude. Like I would say. Eat your vegetables or listen to your mom so you can grow up big and strong like Ranger Red, like I was still like I was like trying to be funny, but I always came off as rude. So it's tough for me sometimes. But anybody knows me from my DMs and from this today, like I'm not an asshole sometimes, but I try to be chill.
And you're currently in KCW where you're a tag team champion.
Yeah. KCW Kings Core Wrestling ran by Jag Gibson. Yeah, I'm currently tag team champion. I've been tag team champions now, I believe, for about 2 months. Um, I think I've defended 3 or 4 times now. Ranger Zero and Ranger Lee. They recently my last tag match. There was this guy, Jag, started doing this new like birthday wish thing. Like if it's your birthday, you can wish, whatever you want to do here in KCW. And he picked to go after Ranger Rogue and Ranger Lee's titles. Ranger Rogue, he granted that and, gave him his birthday wish. He didn't win, but, we were happy to have him. Now, currently, Jack Graves is trying to come from my titles. I'm currently suspended from KCW. Ranger Rogue is, so I'm not currently on show. I recently jumped Curtis Stein and Jack Gibson, the owner, and Jack Graves thought it was cool to come jump me. I don't appreciate that shit, so I'm coming for him.
Well said. And you want to talk about your time at FCW where you became the Millie champion in the tournament?
Yeah, I haven't been with SCW for long, but it's definitely really cool. I recently just built a really dope arena for them, like all black and gold. So definitely going to come in. It's going to definitely set the tone. I think it's going to amplify SCW. John Robb is like super cool, man. A lot of the times we'll stream with Cornell and we'll all be in chat together. Mad fun to talk around. I've only done a few matches, but I definitely know the competition is actually really good, and I know the roster is building, so I'm definitely excited to see more of what SCW is doing. I just currently started recently branching out not too long ago, so I'm still relatively new to what everybody's doing.
You want to tell us about your time in RHW?
Say it one more time.
RHW?
Yeah, so RHW, they're really cool too as well. I'm like I said, I'm currently the hardcore champion there. I recently did go in there and started talking shit. Started creating beef. For me, I feel running my mouth will give me a rivalry. You know, the way I see drama sells. So if I can start up with somebody and I can get the GM to notice, um, I'll get put on. You know, that's my way of thinking. And I did exactly that. You know, I came in there running my mouth, walked my way into the hardcore championship, walked my ass out with the belt. And now currently there is a multi-man match to decide who's going to face me for it. But personally, I don't care who it is. I'm going to walk out champion. I got this new update coming. And I'm really excited to see what that is. It's definitely going to be a different play style than what people are uh, what they've seen in the past of Ranger Rogue. So I'm definitely excited to see what it's going to become.
Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned. And now, EPW. From the list that you sent me, you are a one-time Triple Crown, one-time North US, one-time NXT World Heavyweight Champion, one-time Universal, one-time World Champion, 7 times defended, and then you have the one championship you talk highly about.
Yeah, man, GPW, man, that's my home, man. I love GPW. Even too recently, I got my wife in GPW right now. She's running as Wendy Rogue. She's also in KCW. I love GPW, man. That's definitely my favorite place to be. Cornell, Ryan, and everybody else in there. Sorry, my wife is trying to give me the shout out. eFeds Anonymous. If you're feeling blue and you're having a bad day in the eFed world, come to eFed Anonymous. Wendy Rogue will definitely treat you right in there. Good. All right. Yeah. So yeah, I love I love GPW, man. Everything that I do today is because of GPW. Honestly, especially Cornell. He constantly yelling at me, telling me what to do, telling me all the time that I'm fucking up. And it has nothing but made me better. I mean, the arenas that I push out today is because of Cornell. It's because of the judgment of what GPW is and what GPW legit stands for, Global Pro Wrestling. We're trying to be well known throughout the world, and we're trying to be one of the best out there today. And because of that, man, Ranger Rogue is built amazingly. I try to do my best in everything that I do, storylines and everything that GPW tries to stand for. I absolutely love that place, man. I'll never go nowhere. That's my jam, man. Those are my people. That's my favorite place to be.
Well said, brother. Well said. And look who's in the house, the mighty.
Yeah, I was just talking about Chris, man. Yeah, man, he's cool people. Yeah, he's cool people. Mhm.
And you ran your own show, if I remember correctly. It's a really good show.
I'm sorry, say one more time.
You ran your own little show not too long ago.
Yeah, and I'm currently still working on that. Even it's called AWA, and it's a branch off show of GPW. And it stands for Arizona Wrestling Association, and it's definitely fun, man. I do enjoy because all these characters too. Even though I talk all this shit, I love all the cause, man. Big Lou's one of my favorites. Blade, Buster, Carnage. There it's so much fun to being able to play with them and set up your own matches and tell the story. I love it. I still suck at it. I'm growing with it. I gotta get music. I had a Con Cornell last week to play music for me. I'm still working on it. But yeah, it's definitely fun.
Heck yeah, that's what's up. I can't wait to see what happens with it, and I can't wait to see more of it.
Yeah, definitely too. And GPW has a lot of stuff coming brand new. We're currently switching up. You know, when I first came up in GPW, man, where like I said, Ranger Rogue didn't even have a face either, though. Like I was fighting with Ranger Rogue without the suits when I joined GPW, but I felt like I didn't want to put all the work into putting him in GPW because that was PvP at the time, man. Like I didn't really care about the AI. Um, so I just threw like I think I was using like a white some kind of white ranger. I can't remember the suit I came in with. But I stayed like that, man, and I just really love that place. And now an admin now. Hold on.
Okay.
Even was. But I stayed like that, man. And really love it. There we go. All right, that's it.
I'm
Sorry,
about to
my
say, I
kid.
heard that echo.
Yeah, no, I fixed it. My kids needed something, but they're
Where
good.
is it all, man? I get it.
Yeah, man, I
I
got four
get
kids, man. I be running around this motherfucker.
Hey, that's what's up, brother. You've got personal life first, though. Personal life. Now as Ranger Rogue, you want to tell us about rivalries and storylines you've been a part of that have been either story driven or just basic rivalries?
Yeah, you know, honestly, I couldn't tell you what like my favorite rivalry is. Like I do have people that I enjoy like wrestling with, uh, but I'd say the best way for me, man, honestly, you just gotta start running your mouth, man, and you never know who pops up. And a lot of the time now, I think I'm currently beefing with what is that? Lloyd Harris, Curtis Stein, and Jack Graves and Jack Gibson, and I'm really happy about this currently. And it's so much fun, man. We're putting this whole storyline together. You know, I end up slapping the shit out of Curtis in the studio. Like that's so fun, bro. You know, like. And we're building this whole story around it, and I hope that it ends to be like something great. I'm hoping for a PLE spot, um, just like that, just that overall creating the story, man, is so much fun. Anybody who's actually looking to start a rivalry with Ranger Rogue, like, I'm not intimidating, man. Just fucking DM me. Let's talk. Let's set something up. Like, we'll definitely have a lot of fun.
Heck yeah, I believe it. And Mighty, you just woke up. Hope you slept well. And then Lloyd Harris said, DMG. What that means?
I have no clue.
Any like you want to tell us about like how you talked about some rivalries? If you could tell us something that was like story driven, and maybe tell us how the story started and where it ended, or where it's going.
Ooh, say it one more time. I missed the first half.
So doing collaborate with somebody. I know you say you can't pick up your favorites, but can you tell us about some that were full on story driven? Like you could tell us where the story started to where it ended.
You know, honestly, I was actually, and this was a while ago. I think at this time, I was a Universal Champion for GPW, and I was after Blade, dude. And this was the time where like, uh, Blade was like this god. He ain't shit. Let's just put that out first. Blade ain't shit. But at this time, I could not obtain Blade, dude. I could not get Cornell to put me in a match with him, and we created like the war against the coalition, and that was like the faction that was currently on there. It was like Buster was in there, I believe, like Big T, or maybe Big T was the Red Wolves. Maybe I'm misthinking on that one. But he had like 5 members or 4 members, and week after week we I did a fight with each one, but if I lost I had to restart over. um and it was so much fun. And at this time too, I'm defending my title. I'm defending my universal title every single match, every single week. And I held this title for I held it 9 defenses. Um, and it ended up fighting Buster, and Buster was like my last one to get the blade. And I lost, man. I lost my title. I never got the blade. And it was like a letdown, bro, for me. But later we did like a PLE for Halloween. and I ended up fighting him, Blade, and Carnage in a triple threat match for the championship. I ended up losing that too. But it just lost a tragedy, bro, one after another. But it was so much fun though, just going through the whole setup as it was.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds awesome. And you were also like going back and forth with Ali in IWA, aka Big Bad Baby Daddy.
Hey, my kid needs help with his homework. Would it be okay if we cut this short? My apologies.
No worries at all. We can definitely do a part two. Brother. You go deal with personal life, okay?
Yeah, man, I love the talk, man. So link back up with me.
Most definitely, brother. Stay tuned for part two, everybody. We hope you have a great day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever y'all may be. Peace out.
Later, y'all.